Shalom, y'all. I'm Sheerah, my family, I'm in the vibes, and we are back with another video.
Now let's go.
Now let's go. All right, y'all. So we are back with another video. Y'all, I'm really trying not to talk loud. Like, I need to really lower my tone right now. Because my throat really is bothering me. So, okay. We are in the car, headed to look at a what?
RV.
A V, Mariah? A V?
RV.
A RV. Diana's right there asleep. Tootie is back there asleep. Slide over to the left sleep face. There go Tootie. Knocked out. That's how Tootie sleep with her mouth like that.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I knew she was too. But condo, y'all. We are in the car going to go look at this RV. Let's see if I can post y'all. Alright, y'all, so that is a little bit better. So again, we're going to go look at this RV. And you know, we're keeping an open mind. We do realize we want to get a good deal, right? We want to get a good price. And we already have it in our mind that we do not have to purchase anything today. We're just going to go look, walk around it, see if we like it, you know, see if we can see ourselves in it. It is a 37 footer. Yes, a 37 foot. He's saying the lights work. That it has two ACs, they work. Has a heater, it works. Stove, microwave, refrigerator, all work. He said no leaks. So we don't know, right? So we're just trying to see. He said the room has a closet in it and everything. Because at first on the pictures that he has online, I couldn't see that. So I'm like, okay, let's go and kind of try to see, you know, let's walk in it. Now it is 3 hours and 56 minutes away. So right now we're at the gas station. My king is outside there. Cover your mouth. I'm covering your mouth for you. My king is outside. You good? My king is outside pumping gas. So that's kind of what the journey is going to be about today, you guys. And again, this just comes with it, right? I don't know how many RVs we're gonna look at. I don't know if we're gonna walk in this RV and say home, or are we gonna walk in this RV and say we can't do this. Yeah. We already talked about it can go either way, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? This could be y'all time. So y'all, how do y'all feel? The three people that are awake. Starting with you, Zai. How you feel?
Excited and
you don't sound excited. I don't think the vlog, they don't believe you. They don't believe you. So how do you feel? Let's try this again.
Excited and nervous.
Excited. What you nervous for?
Because I just really want to have this RV.
Because you really want to have it. And that's what we've been talking to them about. Like, y'all, we are trying to, and I was feeling like that at one point. I told the sister, I was like, yeah, I know right at this point we starting to feel a little desperate. She was like, no, y'all are not desperate. We have options. We still have a couple of weeks left. We're in the crunch time. Is not until once it gets to like the second week of December and we don't have one, crunch time begins. Okay. But if we can get one now, that's even better. You know, when we first started looking, we really had it in mind. We were like, we were gonna pay on one. But as time went on, we like, look, we want to be free. We need to find something that we can actually afford and we can buy and we can fix it up and make it our own. I just don't want to take it lightly that my king is a carpenter. I don't like to work him dry, you know, but I also don't want to motivate him to waste it. You know what I mean? Like, not motivate him to, how can I say, like, use his skill to make our house into a home. You know, make our home into a home, our RV into a home, right? So that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, I think he's done pumping the gas. He's about to get back in here.
Shalom.
I was telling him you was pumping gas.
Yeah, just got in here.
I was telling him that we have it in our mind. Yeah, put your seatbelts on. That we don't have it in our mind right now. That we're actually going to purchase now. We're just like, we're going to look at this RV. It wasn't one that we was particularly like in a bunch of love with. You know what I mean? So at this point in time, what we're going to do is just trust in the Most High. I'm setting up the GPS on the phone, y'all. And I'm basically about to just forward this address to my king. Look at all the RVs, y'all. Look at all the RVs. Yeah. All praises. And see, we think that when we first were looking for an RV, we were trying to go to places like that. And that we just showed y'all, you know. And it's like we like seeing those places and we, you know, like, oh, look at RVs and things like that. almost there. Okay. Tiny homes for sale. Okay. Oh yeah, and a park. Tiny homes for sale and an RV park. We don't want to have a note. And I just think it's all about, you know, when you're going into this lifestyle, I just think it's all about what you want. You know what I mean? What you can afford. What lifestyle are you trying to live on the RV? Are you trying to be stationary for the entire time at like an RV park, or are you trying to move around? Like, you know, with us, y'all heard us say in our last video that we have a future goal of getting land. Yes, we do have a future goal. Look at them. I can't. Anyways, I cannot stand seeing them like pulling people over and stuff like that. And they got our people standing on the side of the road. It's cold out there. They got no jackets on. They all in a line. Yeah. Anyways, shout out to Ephraim. But or Issachar. No, Ephraim. That look like Ephraim. Issachar. Shout out to Ephraim and Issachar. Shout out to the 12. For real, right? But so it's all about like if you want to move around, if you want to be stationary. Yeah, I know we want to get land in the future. We basically want to travel around to experience, you know, different places, to show our kids different places, show our kids a different way. It's so many more different ways. So many more. Is that right? So many more. It's so many ways. I don't know why I want to say more, but it's so many ways. It's so many ways, different ways. When I say it's so many different ways of living. That's what all praises. It's so many different ways of living out here. You do not just have to do the standard apartment, the standard renting a house. You know, like in our apartment, they tell us what we can and can't put on our balcony. They threaten to charge us a fee. Remember that? Because of our children's bikes were on our balcony. You know what I mean? And and we live on the 3rd floor. It's just like, how can y'all even see it? Like, we have his toolboxes on there. It's way to the back at the bottom. Y'all should not even be able to see it. You know what I mean? But they tell you what you can and can't do, what you can and can't have, you know. And granted, we have to follow rules everywhere we go. But the point is that we pay entirely too much money for rent for somebody to be telling us what we can and can't keep on our balcony. As long as it's not anything crazy, you know what I mean? Out there, we're talking about Marquinh's toolbox, bikes, a ladder, you know what I mean? We're talking about things that we need, you know what I mean, that he needs to work, and my children's bicycles. That's ridiculous. And they were trying to charge us like a fee and all of that. It was like, you're going to be charged a fee. And they was like, this is the warning, next time you're going to be charged a fee or whatever. And they just, whatever, you know what I mean? And then after that, the last one was, after that it will become a lease violation. They have to tell you again after they charge you. So, you know, it's just, and you paying all of this money. I even respect, like I said, if somebody wants to pay per month, cause like we wanted to do that at first before we really had to sit down and think about what do we want. Y'all, everybody knocked out except for Kizari. We had to really sit down and think about what we wanted, you know, and what we wanted is to have that freedom, but pay respect that, because at least at that point you're eventually gonna own it. But you know what I mean, doing the whole rent thing, it's not for our family anymore. It's not for us, you know what I mean? And I say, if anybody wants to do that, then definitely reach out to me. I know we know of a family who actually helps people get RVs and helps them find their RV and gives counsel and things like that. So we know people that do that, that actually help, and they are in the truth. So most definitely, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, y'all, this is just gonna be a journey, and we are excited to go on it. We are 3 hours and 12. That's 3:12, babe. 3:17. 3 hours and 17 minutes away. Our arrival time is looks like 4 o'clock. 4:09. So yeah, we just wanted to update y'all. A whole slave owner. They got a big gigantic statue of him. Now what that's for? Come on now. Yeah, we are 15 minutes away. Sweet Face is the only one that is woke. Everybody else is asleep. Look who finally fell asleep.
Knocked out.
He didn't get no. He really just fell asleep a few minutes ago. We literally been in the car for almost 4 hours now. So yeah. This has been interesting though. We had a nice little ride. It was cool. We stopped one time. Everybody used the restroom. And got a little food. Other than that, it's been decent. Just listening to music, riding, talking. I went to sleep a couple times myself, but I'm hanging on in there. But I tell y'all what, going to go see one and then just putting everything into perspective with like towing costs is really making us take into consideration. Because at first we was looking for RVs on like the East Coast, right? So they were like seeming to be cheaper out there. So we're looking for RVs on East Coast, like shoot, you need to find something that's close to where we at. Because towing, and we don't have a truck yet, y'all. We're just having it towed. So that'll be our next purchase, obviously. Will be a truck. So that we can know the flatbed, even the flatbed space, so that we can tow our RV around, you know? The reason why we don't want to get a pool behind, that you hook to the back, like a hitch to the back of our truck, our Suburban, that can actually pool. We don't want to get one like that because those are smaller. The master bedrooms are really little. With us being a household of 7, already going to be in a small space. We just want to at least maximize that small space as much as we can. So, right. Only 12 minutes out, y'all. Let's get it.
It's gonna be a problem.
So now.
Right. You whipping it for real, though. I can't deal. I feel like this is Suburban for real. Talking about he gonna turn the corner. I'm talking about baby. He talking about I whipped it. I'm like, this is Suburban. Talking about I whipped it. Okay, y'all. So we passed it up, but we are turning around now. It's like it's back that way.
Is it right here?
How you doing, sweetie?
How you doing? Oh Lord.
Everything works with it, right?
They getting out the car, they letting them come see it, y'all. Because this whole experience is about them seeing it. Because me and my king have walked through RVs before, as y'all know, but they haven't. So, look at his face. Name well earned, you feel me? But, where's her head wrap? Sweet Face, get your sister's head wrap. Let me wrap her head. But yeah, y'all, I need both of my hands to get my kids out the car, so I'm gonna be back. Alright, y'all, we going right there.
Walk around, look around. You guys think?
This will be y'all room, like right here. We would like take this out, lay a rug down, put the bunk beds in, put up some stuff on the walls. We would make it y'all own. Okay, y'all, we gotta make a phone call real quick to get some counsel, but we will let y'all know what we decide on this one. Okay, so we decided not to get it, y'all. Now he's trying to sell my king the other one, but my king told him we don't want no pool behind. He's still trying to sell it. So it's I'm gonna talk to y'all about a little more when we get in the car.
All right, y'all. So we back in the car. You know what I'm saying? My wife, she's over there driving this go round. You feel me? But so yeah, Amaziah, you first. You said you didn't like it, right? It was no good. Why you didn't like it?
My babies didn't like it, Lord.
Because I had a
Because what? Okay, we're gonna skip up for a second.
Right.
Zai,
We gonna come back to you.
why you kind of sort of liked it or whatever you want to call
He
that?
said he didn't like it, but it was one thing he
said-
liked about it.
He said it was okay. So let's see what his point was.
Because, I mean, it was just, first it was pretty small.
It's small to you?
Yeah.
What was small?
Like, the bedroom.
Both
Oh
of them?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's
I'm
the
making sure.
upstairs one.
I'm making sure.
The one that was upstairs was real small.
It's small, right?
Yeah, and
And you didn't want that to be y'all room.
no, I mean, it was fine with it because it's also it's just old, really.
The kind of old.
Yeah.
Right. But you know, we'll make that happen though. I mean, you could get in there and fix all that old stuff and make it look brand new.
And I just want to say to the kids, to y'all listening.
Everybody listening?
So I want to say this: anything that we get, it's not gonna be brand new. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the thing.
We're gonna paint, and like you gotta think about that. Like we're gonna paint it. We're gonna probably put new floors in.
Basically gonna remodel. It's gonna make it look new.
It's gonna.
That's
After
what we gonna
get
do.
there painting it and everything. I mean, that one didn't have any leaks. It didn't have any issues with
So
the
they
flooring.
say,
So
right.
so they say. So I mean, we knew that it worked because he was so eager to plug it up.
Right.
So we knew that
True
it worked.
enough.
The thing is, you know, we have to just keep that in our mind. We just have to find one that we feel like, okay, this is home. We like this one.
Right.
We really want to work with this
Yeah,
one.
it feel homey.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
feels homey to us.
That one did.
That one did. It didn't
didn't.
feel like home. It felt like we was in somebody else's spot.
Real
That's
talk.
really what it felt like.
So that's where we at with it, y'all. We heading back to the crib.
Back to
Finna
you.
stop and get some grub,
Right.
and then we head there. We got. Let me see what we got.
We on the interstate.
We got
now,
3
so
hours
on the way
and 4
back-
minutes.
On the way back there, it's taking us to interstate through the interstate.
Yeah, now we're gonna do the interstate, the
Yeah.
back way now.
And y'all, so honestly, I would have went with it. Like the deal that he gave us, he came down or whatever on his price, which was decent. The price wasn't the issue at all. We would have went with that because in our mind, that is a great price that he was going to give us.
Mm-hmm.
However, we messaged him and asked him about washer and dryer connections. He said yes, he did have washer and dryer connections. We get there and he brings my king outside and starts telling him how he can hook up the washer and the dryer and et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But basically, there's no washer and dryer connection.
Right. So he first of all showed me the freaking outside shower thing he got. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool. Then I'm like, I said, so what's up with the wash and dry connection? Where they at? He said, you have to insert it. You have to install it. I said, what? He like, yeah, ain't that hard. Just do this, do that. I'm like, yeah, all right then.
Yeah,
I see what time it is.
Once you lie to, in my opinion, once you lie to me, that's it. And you lie, like, to me, that's a clear-cut sign right there that it wasn't the one for us. And even my children they wasn't crazy about it. Normally, my children are very excited. So normally, they're very excited about
only one
stuff.
really was excited was him.
Yeah.
I guess it was something different, but.
And she's 5. You know what I mean?
she's 5.
She's excited about everything. You know what I'm saying? But Ladybug and our oldest children,
Yeah, like
it
not-
didn't drive them
not
crazy
really,
at all.
yeah.
And he was a fast talker. Like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? And like I said, for me, lying is the last straw. Like you sit there and lie. My whole vibe changed though after I figured out like this.
No, you
I
lied.
was putting
You
together in
know,
my
wash and
mind
dry.
like he asked you about to hook it up or telling you about hooking up wash and dry when he told us they had wash and dry connections.
Exactly.
Because I know what the wash and dry see.
Me neither. I was looking. I'm like, I don't see it.
Yeah, he came in there and
Come on,
showed me
man.
like this little area in the toy hauler part, you know what I'm saying, right here, but I'm looking for the connections and
Exactly.
it's not there. And I'm like, he like, yeah, you put one right here. And I'm looking at the space like, a stackable washer and dry couldn't fit right
Couldn't
there.
even fit right there. No.
But he was telling me that a stack, like you could just tell, like somebody just at
talking.
that point, you just telling me anything.
Right, you
know
just
what I
talking
mean?
and talking now.
You just telling me anything at that point. So, y'all, that was the one for us. And
Right.
it wasn't a waste of a trip because our children got to walk inside.
You got
the
to
one, they
actually
got to
see
see
how it
lines.
would be if we,
Right.
get one, whenever we get one. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Whenever we find the one that the Most High has out there for us, and we're
Exactly.
not going to settle for one that we
No, we're
don't
not.
feel in our spirit.
No, we're not.
We've been operating off the Ruach HaKodesh all of this time.
Right.
With every decision, we're going to continue to operate off the Ruach HaKodesh.
Absolutely.
We're not in a situation whereas we feel like it's crunch time, go.
Right.
Now, once like around December, the second week of December get here and we still don't have one,
Crunch time.
then it'll be crunch time. Let's see
Right.
the best thing that we can find.
Exactly, and fix it up.
And
Exactly.
fix it up, etc. And make it home.
And make it home,
But
right?
we trust in the Most High enough to believe that we're not going to have to do that. We know that the Most High
Right.
We don't want to
Exactly.
put ourselves in that situation, you know, intentionally.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
we just appreciate being able to take y'all on this journey with us, y'all. But all praise be to the Most High. I want to make sure I let y'all know that.
Right. And we got plenty more these to come, you know, Most High willing, or, you know, next time it might be the one, you know, so we'll see. We're still giving our reference, our God, our glory to the Most High, you know what I'm saying? So, call off.
So y'all, real quick, while my king went, he went to go grab some food for the children, and he about to pump gas. So real quick, that ain't the first lie that the man told y'all. That was the second lie he told. I had to really think about the whole process, because my kids was in there trying to make sure they don't fall on nothing. They was going up and down the stairs, and my little ones, stuff like that. So that was the second lie he told y'all. The first lie he told was, when y'all see the clips, y'all saw where I was showing the closet in the upstairs part. It's supposed to be the master bedroom. The back is the toy hall, which we would turn into. Y'all, I asked him over the phone as well, over text messages, did they have a closet in the master bedroom? He said yes. Sir, that's a cabinet. I'm gonna need you to know the difference between a closet and a cabinet. Watch out now. But y'all, what the Most High have for us is for us. You know what I mean? It's for us. And I have had my moments. I have had my discouraged moments. I have had my moments where, you know, I have really felt like we need to hurry up and get something. December is right around the corner. Which, you know, a shout out to a dear sister of mine for really just being like, you're not desperate. You know what I mean? You're not desperate. You know, it's not crunch time yet. You still have a couple of more weeks. Take your time and don't just go with anything. You know what I mean? When we get our RV, I want it to feel like home. I want my babies to be smiling, happy, with gladness and joy. I don't want to feel like we got gypped because somebody was trying to sell something. You know what I mean? All praise be to the Most High and His Son. Alright, y'all, that's all for this video. The water, y'all, for just coming on this journey with us. It means so much to us. We're definitely just trusting in the Most High and patiently waiting on Him to show us what direction we need to go in. We pray we can continue to be an inspiration and a light to you all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and shalom.